Hi everybody, we are back for our Thursday Twitch stream. I am Ian, the Triad community manager, and here with me today are...
Steve!
And James.
And who are you in relation to our wonderful project?
Oh, we're just some designer type people that hang out here. I want to talk about our couch.
Yes.
We got a couch.
Talk about our couch.
Yeah.
Do you love this couch?
I love this couch. Renee got us this couch, I think.
Yes.
And it's fantastic.
Wonderful, Renee.
Over the weeks, we've been making steady improvements. We started off with, a microphone taped onto a pole. Now we've got lapel mics. We got our green screen. We've got a couch.
I love
just
how
need
you
a fern and we're done.
Directed to the green screen, which is
invisible. Well, yeah, it's here.
We can make it visible.
Yeah, here.
Behind the magic.
You see,
I didn't want to derail us. I just was really excited about the couch, and I wanted to let everybody know how excited I am about the couch. I love the couch.
And how grateful you are to Renee.
My back feels much better. I can sit properly. We're not all scrunched in. It's fantastic.
I just can't rotate now.
A small bit of pay, I think.
Yeah.
Probably. So what are we talking about?
We're not just talking about the couch.
Really? I thought this was Couch Wars.
Couch Wars.
So today we're going to start by talking about our lovely screenshot challenge, which we had this week. And our topic from this last week was Triad Wars comic strips. So it was a little bit more involved than our previous challenges. It required a little bit of
storytelling,
a little bit of
creativity,
tools,
a little bit of
software,
software magic,
art skills.
Yeah.
So we have 3 people that we have picked out for our runners-up and winner. And let's throw those up on the screen right now.
All right, let's see.
So our first runner-up is Stripes, I guess I would pronounce that name. There's some...
Is it? Where? Oh, yeah, there you go.
Yeah?
Yeah.
And here we have a wonderful entry. Would you guys like to talk about it?
There once was a hero in Hong Kong. Feared by the Triads, he fought crime. But one day...
No, you continue. You're doing the voice.
No, I'm the narrator.
No, I'll do the sound effects.
Hey, boys, check out that stupid pig. You've got to be the voice.
You're the third voice.
I don't want to be the pig. I'm doing the sound effects.
You dare mock the mighty hero? Time to beat some sense into you.
Smock! Splash! Crunch!
And for that, you get third place.
For that, you get third place.
I think, to me, the only reason I just, the sound effect words, they're the best.
Yeah.
And the pig head.
That was it for you? This is why you voted?
That's all I needed.
For this one?
Yeah.
It made you think
Fair enough.
That's right.
So the winner here is XX
Stripes, I think?
Stripes?
Yeah.
No, there's a 3 in there.
Which is the E.
That's
James is being pedantic again.
elite.
Okay, let's move on to our second runner-up.
XX Stripes XX.
Our second runner-up is perennial contest entrant.
One
Mr.
pork
Nathan
bun,
Scott.
please. That's too small. I can't read it.
Yeah, actually, I can't read that either.
I think I can.
I think we need Renee to narrate.
But here's an easy one. Pork buns and pig head again. That to me.
Easy win.
Easy win.
Bloody suit, pig head. It's just...
Yeah. And explosion, if you didn't notice, right in the background of war.
And that's always gets points from Renee.
Pig head, explosions, pork buns.
So, thank you, Mr. Nathan Scott.
But our real winner.
The big winner.
The big winner.
Behind the Wires for his, I would say, beautiful, moving, and touching entry.
Disquieting, actually.
Disquieting.
Well, I think it speaks to the hollow void within... it's such a big city filled with commercialism, consumerism, and people are hustling and trying to get the latest gadgets, the latest things, and show their wealth and opulence, and yet it's kind of a hollow existence. And it's hard to be noticed in a city with so many people. You're one of, not just a crowd, but a gigantic crowd.
And Steve,
like a hive.
How do you
humanity.
feel about this entry?
Thing.
And so this speaks to that, though. It really does. It moved Renee, and I took that as bread that we're going to hear. So,
Thin.
Sang was a high roller. He had the classy pad, the expensive suits, the fast cards, but all he ever wanted was to find someone to share it with. And isn't that what we all want?
It is.
Single tear rolling down my cheek.
Yeah.
All right, congratulations to
Behind the Wires.
So behind the wires, you win a big prize, which is what?
Which is this lovely t-shirt, which we will send to you if you send us your mailing address and your t-shirt size. And we will also send you a code for an in-game item for a shirt for your
the same
Enforcer
shirt.
wear that matches, yeah.
And if you put that on your Enforcer, when people raid you, they will know a winner was you.
Yep. You can send that to community@triadwars.com, and we will get right back to you and let you know that your shirt is on the way. And so for those of you who are wondering where Renee is right now, she is here alongside us doing the sort of producer
Producing the
role.
magic.
So, shout out to Renee.
Alabama.
I've noticed that last entry has touched someone in the stream. Shazam Gaming is shedding tears through emoticons.
Well, we do try to deliver an emotional...
There we go.
Let's just move on.
Yes, let's. So, what are we talking about today?
I'm going to dispel
September
some
update.
rumors.
You're going to
And we're talking September update.
Yeah.
Yes.
So today we patched the game. Our production server was down.
Is
now
it up?
Yeah,
It is
we're
up,
playing
yes.
on it.
Okay, there we go.
And hey, there's new game there. But I saw a funny thing on the internet yesterday.
Yeah, what was that, Ian?
What did you see?
What was the website?
It was MMOplay.com.
Well, they reported that we were putting in co-op today. They're wrong. We're not.
well, why was that, though?
Well,
We can-
apparently one of our sharp-eyed viewers noticed the co-op feature in a debug menu when
Yeah.
we showed off a preview build last time. So I just want to talk about that for a moment.
Yeah,
As I've explained before, and as I hope some of you know, we've worked on co-op. It's a thing that's in progress. It's a thing that's not done, and it is going to be part of our game, but it's not ready yet. And the work began long, long ago, and it works to a certain extent, but not in a form that you players would want to play today. But there is some work there, and so of course in our debug builds we have, things to turn a co-op as it exists on right now. But it's not like playable in a form that you players would actually want to play. You might be curious to try it out, but honestly, it's just not there yet. So someone noticed it in the debug screen and thought, oh my god, they got co-op. Well, no, we got like half-done debug co-op that you can't play yet. And we're not working on it today because we're working on other things today. We got to get certain other parts in place before we deliver co-op to you all. And I just want to sort of talk through the roadmap of what that is, so you know what's coming and why we're doing what we're doing. So we just added in our Enforcer Evolution update last month our loot system. We've got 50 levels, loot has levels, gear has levels, and so now it's possible for you to go raid someone who's higher level than you and really, really hard. And that allows us to then give you, the player, a challenge in the game where it's hard such that you might want someone else helping you, which is sort of step one before we have co-op gameplay in our game. So right now Steve is raiding Radier, and do you see what his level was?
I didn't check, to be honest.
We should make that really big on the start screen. But he's at least level 10 and Steve's a 9. But if this guy were a 20 and Steve's a 9, he'd really have a hard time doing this. But if he brought some friends with him, it would suddenly be a lot more doable. So this step of having this level gap there was sort of step one to making the game gameplay actually be meaningful with co-op. Because if you think about, those of you who've been with us a few months, if you think about where the game was, say, 3 months ago, raiding really wasn't that hard. If you had a friend come along, it would be even easier. What would the point be, right? So step one, we introduced levels, we introduced loot, we did that. Today we just patched, we put out another update. This update, really, it's not new features, it's just a continuation of what we did in the Enforcer Evolution update. We're cleaning up a bunch of loose ends, we're improving communication, we're fixing some stuff with favors, we're going to talk you through all the new stuff, but really we're just polishing up what we put out the last time and making it better. Then we need to have triads in the game. Like, you're going to be playing with your friends, you're going to be in a triad together, and they're going to be helping defend your turf, and you're going to go raid together, and so we need triads. That's sort of a prerequisite. There's a thing called Triad Wars that might just happen. And then we get to co-op. And so while we have some co-op tech, we need to have gameplay that makes co-op worthwhile before we turn on that tech, because otherwise it's just a broken feature. And we want to deliver some quality and not just random half-done features. So that's the co-op thing. I hope I've been clear about it and answered questions around it. I'll just hit 2 of the other perennial questions right now before we get any further.
All right.
No, we're not opening up the rest of the map right now. We will when we're happy with where the game is at and we want to make more of the same game. Right now we're working on the game and making the game good before we make more of the same. And there is no plans around ostriches. Those of you who heard us talk about Jazz Beer last week, and we basically said how great a guy Jazz Beer is and praised him a bit, you might have thought that meant that we're adopting some of Jazz Beer's ideas. But
I think that might have been poorly placed praise. That's my opinion.
Maybe we went to his head. Now he
Possibly.
thinks he can.
I think he just wanted to look good for someone and asked us to say something nice about him on the stream, and we went too far. But there's no plans to have an ostrich in your turf, no plans to feed the ostrich or keep it alive, no plans to kidnap ostriches, no swimming ostrich, nothing like that.
No.
So that's not happening. I hope most of you, I've probably introduced this now to a lot of people, but it ain't happening.
And of course now everyone will want this to happen.
Well, life's hard. We're not an ostrich game. So, now that I've said all that, where were we going to go, Ian? We're talking about the release?
Yeah, let's talk
September
about
update.
the
what
September
we're playing.
Super Patch is what we're calling it. So do you want to talk about why we're calling it the September Super Patch?
I just assumed alliteration, but...
Well, alliteration is pretty key. But I think the main point you already touched on was that it wasn't a lot of new features. We didn't really want to give this some fancy big name.
You called it a super patch.
Because it is a super patch as opposed to a regular patch. where we're
So
just
we
bug
got
fixing.
patches and updates, and patches are normally bug fixes. And this is a super bug fix, but it's not.
That's
it
right.
doesn't even aspire to be an update.
Yeah, essentially.
I see. Well, it is a super patch then. It truly is. But we can't talk about many of the features and show them to you while Steve's killing people.
I'm about to finish here.
I hope so.
Yeah. I could run out if you
Or are you
want.
about to be finished?
If we want it, no. Come on.
He's still doing pretty well, and he's got a full combat meter in case he gets into trouble.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put my.
Are we doing bets on me again?
Oh, I think we should.
It
Yeah.
makes me feel filthy.
Bats?
Not that that's okay, I suppose, but
Yes, let's put our bats on you.
I'm lost already.
yeah, don't worry about it.
Well, one feature that is new to this update patch will be coming up when Steve successfully defeats the Enforcer here, which I am confident he will do.
The raid flow screen.
Yes.
Oh, I'm out of
Raid
bullets.
rewards. So
But I have a
in the
hammer.
evolution update, the big update, when we added all the loot, we started giving you favors when you complete a raid. And if you did a raid and you hit one racket, you'd get one favor. And if you hit all the rackets, you'd get 2 favors. If you hit one racket and killed the Enforcer, getting 2 of the objectives, you'd get 2. And if you did all 3 things, you'd get 3.
That's right.
And our UI screen told you you got some favors, and it didn't tell you what they were. And then when you went to your favorite browser, it didn't show you what was new.
That's right.
And you just had to sort of look at it and think, maybe something here good happened, you don't know. So we changed that, and we made it obvious.
Oh,
and
dear.
now we got this great new flow showing you what you get. And Steve's about to show that to you if he can win this fight.
Oh, don't worry about that.
Oh, I don't know.
Combat meter
Your
active.
health is kind of low.
Is it?
Yeah.
I didn't make a mistake.
You're fighting poorly.
Hey, 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 hey.
You're fighting poorly.
Be nice, James.
Ah!
Oh no, it's come out.
I'm leaving. I'm taking my Nintendo.
Oh, no, don't actually die.
You
What did
plugged
you
my
do?
controller.
I unplugged it?
Somebody
Unplugged
did.
the controller.
Someone's a horrible person.
You were the one tugging. I was pulling on your end of it.
I'm telling my mom. I'm taking my toys home and I'm never coming back.
No,
here.
if you were playing on keyboard, this wouldn't have happened.
That's true. He's
You
right.
could have unplugged the keyboard.
I didn't. I think you unplugged it.
I'm not talking to you for the rest
You
of
were
the stream.
tugging back as I
Alright.
was...
What are we showing?
We're just shamefaced now.
We're just shamefaced.
Shame. Shame,
Faced.
shame.
This controller does
Renee is working on fixing this.
Yeah, that controller does not function, unfortunately.
Renee, help.
Oh my goodness.
So what were we going to show?
We were
before
going to
you
show
ruined it
how
all?
in the raid rewards we see what we get on our raid, and it's showing us what favors we won as well. Though in your case, as a loser, you win no favors, and there's nothing to show.
That's right.
I am somewhat chagrined though, because I I made it worse and not better.
Yes, yes, you did, James. So I think the lesson here is that even game designers have the hearts of children.
Even
Especially.
Yeah.
Especially.
Never friends again, says Stripes, one of
You
our
better believe it.
screenshot runners up.
Yeah.
Well,
All right, what else can we talk about then?
Well, do you wanna
Without
give
a
it a try
controller.
now?
All
Is
right,
that
I'm going to go
working
and
now?
try and fix this while you guys talk about the next thing.
Well, all right.
Why don't you talk about the bonus XP favors?
Alrighty. So we've added some new favors to the game. We got some good new stuff. Among it is a favor that gives you extra XP. It comes in 3 flavors: common, rare, and ultra rare. And I believe it's set to an hour each, and you get 10% bonus XP, or 25%, or 50%. One thing we saw in our numbers is that people are going up in face a bit faster than we had wanted relative to their XP. And so we are now making it a little easier to get a bit more XP. We want you to get combat levels. We want you to be leveling up and getting new loot. And you weren't leveling up fast enough, and so we're seeding the game with bonus XP favors.
Yeah.
Best way to get them, you can get them in the world, get them from operations, get them as raid rewards. You can get them in ultra packs, and you can get them in raid packs. And your odds of getting them is highest, I believe, in a raid pack, and not the ultra pack. Ultra pack is the best pack for loot, for weapons and favors, and a raid pack today is the best way to get the XP favor.
That's right.
Though that may change.
And
And
during certain challenges, there'll be some XP bonuses
Yep.
coming as well.
yeah, we now have the ability to run a challenge that gives you bonus XP just for participating, just for
So
playing
look
along
out for
during the
those.
challenge.
Yeah.
So if challenges weren't
So let's-
already...
Let's. I want to show the exciting new equip flow. So I'm going to buy one of these packs.
I want to apologize for unplugging your controller.
It's too late for that.
It seems like
What's
a thing
done
I
is
shouldn't
done.
do anymore.
I would agree with that. I think that's
I
probably...
just wanted to add a little difficulty, and then I was like surprised
That
that
was
Steve
too
wasn't
much
fighting
difficulty.
back. Well, too much for you apparently.
Yeah, clearly without a controller.
So what did you just buy here?
Ultra
Ultra
pack.
pack.
And you got 2 ultra rare favors. You got an ultra rare upgrade. You got a rare gun. You got more raid time. You got lots more raid time.
I got a raid or a rare
and unlimited
upgrade
ammo.
and unlimited ammo.
Unlimited ammo is huge
Pretty
now.
good actually.
Yeah.
Unlimited
So-
ammo is like a free.
But the next new big thing is that I don't need to go to my favorite browser to look at those.
no,
I do not.
my God.
Look, the enforcer button
Yeah,
has a blinky thing on it.
an exclamation mark.
Yeah.
A blinky thing.
It
Is
says-
it the technical design term?
That's internally what we call it.
Yeah.
No,
You know,
that-
working name, blinky thing.
or exclamation mark for those of you who are literate.
And now I can see that I have new upgrades waiting for me that can be applied, and new pistols that can be applied. And I didn't have to activate favors. They're just here and they're available, and I can see them all. Everything that I own as a favor that is a weapon or an upgrade is visible to me in the enforcer screen.
Awesome.
And I love it because it just makes things so much easier.
I have a question
All right.
for Jareed2112. Our user on Twitch who was just asking about the purple tier. The purple
Ooh.
tier are epic upgrades, and they are very rare. And how rare they are depends on where you got it, because there are different rarities. Basically, the drop chance varies based on how you get it. As a raid reward, it's a certain rarity. As a pack reward, it's a certain rarity, and so on. But if you're asking about it, it means you've seen it. So I'm curious, what did you get? Maybe you could tell everyone.
Cool. So I noticed that there's
It
some
would be
new
cool if you could
colors
open one and see it now.
in
There
the
is.
upgrade
Oh, yeah, yeah.
That's a good point.
We sorted it.
Yeah.
Gold, silver, bronze are kind of brown.
Do you
So
wanna-
you know. Well, is that bronze or brown to you?
You pick.
I think it's brown.
I would say it's metallic enough to be classified as a bronze.
Yeah, in a brown sense.
It's a well, what is bronze except for metallic-y brown?
Well, it's kind of coppery, isn't it?
Well, kind of.
I
yes.
And I'm adding the Bonebreaker upgrade.
Right, your new upgrade. Hey, make all your...
Just did say new, but then when I came out of the screen and went back into it, no longer said new because it's no longer new because
you
I
looked
saw
at
it
it
already.
Right. So make all your... Just for fun, make all those... Put all your ultra rares in there. Let's see what that looks like. Can you do it?
I can.
Yeah. Right.
There we go.
So, kind of end game goal, you're going to want to make your whole screen gold.
Or gold and purple.
Yeah.
Provided you have the upgrades you want. But yeah, generally.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. You're forgetting about the
Purple.
epics.
Yeah. Except you're
I
probably
don't
not
have
going to
any of
get
those.
10 of those
So
anytime soon.
the other thing, small change, but I think also really helpful, is that now when you come to the Enforcer, to your weapon, your loadout inventory, everything is not only categorized by the rarity, but also the level. So you no longer have to scroll down to the very bottom of the list to find your high level weapons. Everything should show up at the top. As you can see, I got my level 10 weapons up here and my level 3 weapons down there.
So equip your best pistol.
Well, I think I already did, which is a level 9 Block 9 TAC XL.
And equip your best hammer. Or whatever you got.
I've got level 8 hammer.
And you got a two-handed?
I don't have one.
All right. Now, let's go do the thing everyone's been dying to do forever.
Oh, good.
Let's go get rid of all the things you don't want. So we can go to the weapon tab here, and we can take any favor we don't want and sell it. Hey, that's a level 3 gun. It sells for $10.
That's right.
Now let's sell a high-level gun.
Like this one.
Sure.
A level 6 ultra rare.
I wonder what that sells for.
5 gold!
Gold! You get gold again. You're welcome, and we're sorry.
Do you
But
want to
yeah.
talk about why we made that change in the first place?
Because we want people to get gold.
But why did we move away from the
Oh,
trading
because
favors
we
for
were
gold?
scared that we're throwing so many favors into the game that we're going to flood the game with gold, and then like there's just nothing there. But we want you to have some gold. So, yeah, that's the short version. You get a ton of favors if you play the game now. You can go raid 6 people every couple hours, and you can get 3 favors from each, which would be 18 favors every couple hours, plus all the ones you get from racket bosses, plus all the ones you get from operations in the world. And then if you sold them all for gold, you'd just be swimming in gold, and then you'd never buy anything, and we wouldn't have jobs, and we couldn't make the game, and it would all end. So we kind of got scared of that, and we turned it way down, and then we looked at what was going on and thought, ooh, that's a bit low. People aren't happy. They're not getting favors. The only people who ever get anything cool now are people who spend lots of money, and we want it to be fun for everyone. So, yeah, we put some gold back in.
Yeah.
And we might adjust it again. We might have to. I don't know. We're going to look at the numbers
see.
and tune things. We got to...
It's brand new
Yeah.
as of
But
half an
you're
hour
in
ago.
a beta, and we're testing, and you're our testing testers. So
Oh,
keep
I
sending
totally
feedback.
drove into the wall.
That looked really
Those of you who
painful.
are inclined, we would actually appreciate it if you could post on the forums after you've played this for a day or two and just give us your thoughts. Tell us how long it takes you to earn enough to buy a pack or 2 packs. Are you getting a pack a day or a pack every 3 days or 5 packs a day? It would be helpful if you just shared with us your impressions of it. And I realize some of you are probably sitting on a fair pile of gold now on like day 1 of this, but play it a couple days, let us know what you think. Because we will keep adjusting. We'll be looking at numbers and things, but it's good to get your impressions too.
That's
We
right.
want it to be nice. So,
All right, let's win a raid here. Oh, dear.
yeah,
So we can look at the raid
there are
results
all these
screen.
ways I can
But in
interfere
the-
with you now that I
but
think I
in the-
shouldn't.
In the meantime, there's
be, like,
more new
poking
things for the
you.
September update.
Nudging you.
See, those things I can handle.
Yeah, but for how long?
Are you trying to say that I would crack at some point?
Yeah.
Maybe
Punch
burst
me?
out in anger and hit you with things like my fists or
Well,
maybe the
if I
controller or
used my
strangle
hat,
you?
maybe at a critical moment.
Okay, I think maybe in future streams you two need to be separated.
You're in the middle?
We're going to have to take the parent approach.
Yeah. It's all fun and games
Don't
until
make me
somebody,
come
Oh,
back
since
there.
Ian is the
until
voice of
somebody
reason.
hits the other one.
How is it that I'm the voice of reason?
Yeah,
Maybe it's because I'm hired to be the voice of reason.
I guess.
Possibly.
I'm the corraller of the designers.
So I'm just like the colorful. I'm the Al Roker of our stream. I don't even want to have said that.
Can we keep our
So what else?
references maybe a little bit more in the modern era?
Okay.
So what else?
What else?
I'm focused on
what else is
not
new?
Dying
Right.
here.
So you can sell your favors. You can sell them all from the favor browser. The stuff you don't want anymore, you can sell. You can get gold for it. I realize today this means a ton of you will have a ton of old favors that you'll all dump and get a ton of gold for. And that's a little scary for us, but we figure over a few days that'll level out and get back to normal. And, hey, enjoy it. It's you're meant to have fun with it, all right? So enjoy. So, purple, we talked about that briefly. I forgot his name, 2112 something.
Jay Reed?
Pardon?
Jay Reed.
Jay Reed, 2112. Got some epic loot, and...
Or he saw the epic upgrade from the previous stream.
Oh.
Which is possible.
Was there
Do
one
we
on
even have the
last-
purple color then? No?
I believe we did.
Oh.
Maybe I'm wrong.
Well, anyway, gold is separated into gold, silver, or loot is separated into gold, silver, bronze. And then we got epic loot, and it is purple, and it is rare. You probably have to open a lot of packs to get some, but you could get lucky. You could potentially get like 3 epics in one pack if you were extremely lucky. And if you did, well, take a screenshot, because it probably will only happen to you and no one else. But it could happen. I was looking at the math of it.
And you can also
today.
earn them from raids as well.
So what are the epic upgrades? Today there are very few of them. There's like 3 epic gun types, and they occur at all levels, I believe. So I guess that's potentially 150 of them, but you'd only want 1 of each of the 3 types. We're going to have a patch next week and throw in a bunch more. We're going to have another 11, and then Halloween's going to come, and there will be more great stuff coming then that I'm not talking about today. But
That's right.
what
A bunch
are
of new epic stuff coming.
Yeah. And the short version of epic stuff is basically it's better than everything else and you want it. Is that fair?
I would say that's accurate.
I'd say that's fair.
I like this guy's look.
Yeah.
Stylish. Sort of Triad cowboy.
WTF.
He's even got the boots. Look, he's got the matching boots. Oh, and a cleaver.
bare
It's all.
feet.
It's all.
That's bare feet, Steve.
Oh, it is. Oh, it totally looked like he was wearing boots to me.
It's too bad that Renee isn't on the stream today. She could tell us all about cowboys.
Cowboy boots, cowboys, people with cleavers,
Cowboys.
cowboy hats. Oh wait, it's Renee's in the room. But she's being quiet.
She is. She's being very professional.
Yeah.
Unlike
So for
certain
those
other
of you who don't
individuals.
know, Renee came from a place known as Cowtown, famous for having an annual stampede where hundreds of thousands of people get drunk for 10 days and look at cows. And, they
horses,
brag
that's
about
not
it.
true.
And what's not true in that statement?
She is from Calgary.
All right, fine. There was nothing untrue in your statement.
Yeah.
But you were.
You can use that
You,
combat meter.
you were. Oh, thanks for reminding me.
Oh,
Incorporated in
I want to see you win this time.
1896, the 5th most livable city in the world, according to a survey 3 years ago.
There we go. See, that's a good
Town
place.
of cows.
You see, I'm representing.
Yeah,
I'm representing Renee.
she has first-hand knowledge of cow tipping.
That's true. All right, exciting moment.
Okay, here we're going to finally see the thing that I messed up earlier.
Yeah.
Though I think in a certain sense it was fun.
All right, here we
some
go.
people,
yeah, maybe
namely
for
you,
yeah,
it probably
not
was
for
fun.
me.
So, he completed 1 objective. He gets 1 favor. He gets 2 favors. And that's all.
No, and now
Oh,
I get
what
to
are
actually
they?
see what they
no,
are.
I was just hoping there'd be a 3rd.
All right. No, I only
And
got
now
2.
look.
I get
Favors.
to open them, so I actually see what they are.
Yes.
And like we said before, now I don't even need to go to the favor browser and activate them. They're just available, which is fantastic.
Yeah.
I love it.
Very cool. So I know we've mentioned this in past streams, but I think it probably bears repeating. Level differences. If you're raiding someone from who's a higher level than you,
Yeah.
and you complete the raid, and you get to that end point, and you see that lovely result screen, and you see your favors, you are more likely to have a higher level rare, or a higher level rarity favor.
Yeah, that's true.
If you are raiding people who
I don't
are-
think we've actually
That's
ever
not
mentioned that.
entirely. I have, but we got it slightly wrong, actually.
Oh,
You have to
my
kill their
mistake.
enforcer. If you just go in, raid 1 racket, and run away, it's not going to help you. But if you kill that higher level enforcer, every level he's higher than you helps your odds of getting better stuff.
There you go.
So,
Now you know.
yeah, so take
And
on the
always
challenge
have the
if
battle.
you've got
Right.
the
Uh-oh.
ability.
I didn't mean to do that. What's next?
Well,
What should I do?
Next.
I'm gonna run amok.
Run
I'm just
amok.
gonna cause problems.
hey Steve, what
Yeah?
new favors did you get? I forgot. How can I tell what's the new favor?
Well, let's go check it out because I've got new stuff in my enforcer screen, and I know that I got an upgrade and another pistol, and
Yeah, but you got a level 7 gun.
I got a new Fast Mag Block 9 Tech But it's a level 7. And I've already got a level 8. What did I have equipped? A Block 9 TAC XL, which has... Well, let's see. Let's compare them.
Have we ever talked about these weapon names?
I don't think we have, actually.
No, we haven't.
That's a good
Might
point.
be worth mentioning.
We also probably haven't talked in detail about the weapon stats.
Yeah. All right. Fast mag. What's that mean?
That one is the rate of fire.
No.
Yeah, isn't it?
No.
I thought that was the rate of fire.
No.
Oh, come on.
Let's do it the other way. You ask me.
All right. What does it mean?
Fast mag is fast reloads.
Oh, that's a reload speed. Yeah.
Yeah, fast magazines.
That's right.
The quick reload gun.
Yeah.
So you're shooting at ammo, and you're ready to go again.
That's right.
Then we got TAC. That is short for tactical. That's the fast rate of fire.
That's right.
Which is like my favorite upgrade.
And we got high cap.
Yeah. So then there's high capacity clips and XL for extra large ammo capacity.
Total ammo capacity.
Yeah.
As opposed to just what you're holding in your single clip.
Right.
But this weapon I'm going to stick with because it had a higher damage output than the other one that I just earned. And then I got some new upgrades. What did I get? Let's see. Oh, it was right there. It's new, but it's a level 7 max health. Oh, you know what?
It's conflicting because you've already got
Yeah, I've
better
already
equipped.
got one on it. It's
Right.
a higher level, so I'm good.
So now if you go to your favorite browser,
Yes.
what do we have?
Well, would we want to look at everything?
Well, I was just wondering if we can see what's new so we know what to sell. But I guess you want to sell lots of things here.
Yeah, I got lots of stuff to
We
sell
don't really
now.
want to take the time to do that
That's
right
fine.
now.
But I'm going to turn on my infinite ammo because, well,
Why not?
it's just going to make everything easier for me.
Yep, and your crutch.
All right. So what else? I know there's more. We haven't covered everything.
No, I think we have.
Have we?
Pretty
Maybe.
much have,
No, there was some things. There was some other things that Ian, you wanted to talk
Oh,
about.
hey,
today.
how about gold?
gold?
That's not happening yet, though, is it?
No.
That's next week.
That's next week. You can talk a little
Yeah.
bit about next week if you want.
No.
Give some people some hints. No. You're just going to throw the word gold out there and then
Just
leave
leave it
them.
like that.
Next week, we're showering you with a little bit of gold.
Cool.
That was so underwhelming. Wow.
That's because I realized the phrasing of my sentence and changed what I said. Next week,
I'm not excited, James.
Next week
You're
there
better.
will be some gold favors entering the game that you can earn through rating. There you go.
There we go.
That is much more exciting than
Yeah, it is.
your previous statement.
Yeah.
And
Awesome.
we're also, actually, in line with that, something else that's coming along in terms of gold is we're reworking a bunch of our jobs. We're making it so they're more completable, so that
Jobs
they're-
suck.
They don't. Okay, fine.
What are your jobs right now?
We go check in a second, but I'm being ambushed, so let me get away. But the big important thing with jobs is that we're going to start feeding more gold into the game through our jobs.
Hey, where'd you get that car?
Where did I get this car? I
That's
don't
a special car.
PorkBunMan got this.
That's the car you get by buying the $20 gold
Oh,
pack.
there you go.
Yep. On
That's the only way to get that car, too.
On the gold store, we have two bundles currently. One is a $20 gold bundle that comes with this fancy car, which is the 600S GT, and I believe it is James's favorite car in the game.
Yeah, it
currently.
is, kind of.
It's the retro styling.
I'm showing my age.
Fair enough. It's an awesome car. And then the $40 gold bundle comes with the Velocita
Oh no.
GTS 15, I believe it's called. And
Uh-huh.
it's a special version of the Velocita, which is,
It's like the 2015 model.
yeah. And
the
it's a
GTS.
GTS, yeah.
There you go.
Grand Touring Sport.
Exactly.
I just realized that.
Can you end this? Why did you be in an export?
Why wouldn't I?
Because we were going to look at a UI thing.
Oh, were we?
We were.
Well, we gotta wait.
But you were busy being ambushed, so we couldn't.
Oh, right.
Yeah, and now I forgot what we were going to look at.
You know what? I should have gone with that fast mag pistol for this. Damage is not going to help me as much in this.
As the reload speed?
Yeah.
Yeah, because you're just aiming for tires, right?
Yeah. Well, at this point, I am. If you had like a high-powered 50 cal, then actually you can just like pump a couple of shots right into the hood of a car and watch it explode.
Yeah, take out the engine block.
But at this point with mine, I think it's a 45 I'm using. Yeah. Rate of fire and ammo would have been a better choice. But that's all right. We'll make do. We'll make this work.
Still, it's pretty cool that you have the option now to sort of cater which weapon you're
Whoa!
using to your circumstance.
That's true.
I like rate of fire on.
And something people might not be aware of, and I can't actually demonstrate it here because I only have this one pistol, but if you have more than one weapon, you can switch them during exports. So if you find that, oh yeah, you know what, this wasn't a great choice, but my other one is, like say for example, you don't want to use a shotgun or whatever it is, because I actually personally like shotguns, but I sounded like, never mind.
All right then.
The point is, you can switch weapons while you're in exports.
Can you?
You can.
You can.
And you might be asking, well, I want to be able to do that all the time. Well, we're working on that.
Yeah, but then how do you change the radio station?
Well, we've got a solution for that too.
It's almost like you needed some sort of board full of buttons that you could press. That would make it all easy. To answer a comment, Illuminati potatoes, the answer is yes. We're planning on doing that. And the question was, will I be able to send an ambush against someone? And yeah, we want to get there. We certainly do. We want to have you sending ambushes against the people you dislike the most and kill them. And then maybe you'd get some face for doing it too.
That's right.
It's sort of a future feature that we're keen on doing.
That sounds awesome. I know a couple of designers that I would really like to send ambushes towards.
All right, what UI element would you like to look at, James?
We were going to look at jobs.
All right,
I was
let's look at
explaining how jobs kind of suck right now, don't they?
I think
do
it's
6
harsh
crime
language,
scenes.
but
Well,
there we go.
okay, fine.
Reloaded. I just completed it. I can
Well, that's
collect
not
it.
bad. But what's your
And
reward?
I got a
A
favor.
level 1
Oh,
favor.
You know what?
Yeah.
So here's the thing. We've been neglecting our jobs as PorkBunMan, or PorkBunMan has been neglecting his jobs. So if I had collected this earlier, which I could have much earlier,
Yeah.
then I would have got something.
I think
But
as a team we've been neglecting jobs
we have,
too.
but it's easy to neglect them because, well, they're hidden behind this little button.
Yeah.
So one of the things that's going to be coming in
We
the
gotta make
near
them better.
future, in addition to us making them better, giving better rewards for completing them, we're actually going to be adding them straight to the hub here, so you can actually see jobs that you have in progress, jobs that you have completed, that you have ready to collect, and essentially like your top 3 next jobs that you can do. So it's going to get better.
Yeah.
I'm excited for it.
Yeah, I am too, actually.
Yeah.
And that's why I've been making this fuss, because we let that feature sit idle too long,
Oh,
and we got to make more of it, and we're gonna.
we've been doing things like making epic
Loot.
upgrades and epic weapons and
And a gun that blows heads off, right?
well, maybe
Maybe.
something like that.
Well, you can do a headshot with any gun, right? I said nothing.
So someone is asking, are the new costumes and their weapons out from the stream with Robo yet?
Yeah, I think.
I don't remember. I don't know what was in that stream.
Yeah, I think everything that Robo showed is available in the catalog, but it's on rotation. So sometimes it's available, sometimes it's not. Depends when you log into the game.
To answer strippers, as he spells his name,
Stripes?
Stripes.
I'm gonna go.
Well, I saw those X's,
free
and from
face
this
here.
distance, it's hard to read. I'll just call him stripper. To answer your question, yeah.
What's the question?
You have to read the question out.
I can't. I'm looking
You
at
know
the
how
screen.
hard it
I
is to
can't.
read the text from this distance?
Do you want me to read the
I
question
think Renee
out?
should.
Clearly,
personally, but
you
will
read
we
it.
see new weapons or moves in the game? He means like things that are not from Sleeping Dogs.
Ah, yes.
And yeah,
We've got new things coming in the game.
there are a bunch of new things in the game now already that you've gotten used to and you don't actually realize are new, but there are new things and there are new things coming.
Yeah.
We had a bunch of things that we were able to go through and use up first, kinda, and now we're in an all-new state of production where we're just banging away on new things. So in the pipeline today, I don't want to give things away too much, but there's a new two-handed weapon coming right now. There's a new one-handed weapon coming. There's a new melee weapon that's very close to the game for you all. There's a new upgrade that's going to hit quite soon. And then a little bit after that,
a new upgrade that unlocks a combat ability.
Yeah.
And then there's also 2 more upgrades
Yeah.
that unlock 2 new combat moves.
Yeah.
And then we've got a
There's
special.
one with like an area effect thing, and there's
Yeah.
a very special punch that's about
That's
to go
right.
in.
And then we've got another upgrade in the works. We're almost finished. That will actually change your entire combat style.
Yeah.
And that's awesome.
Yeah. So the short answer is yes. The long answer is what we just said. It's definitely happening. We're doing it, and we're doing it right now. And it's going to be in your game quite soon.
So someone else, Eternal Smelter, is asking, will there be rare and ultra rare melee weapons?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
So not just epic, but rare and ultra rare?
Oh, wait. I was thinking about epics. There are a couple rares right now. I don't think we have any ultra rare melee weapons today. And there will be, but not the next 2 weeks, certainly.
Fair enough. So sometime down the road.
Yeah, we've got some ideas.
Could we make a conqueror mode? Like control the streets, make a map, more businesses, and defend it from other players. I didn't quite get... Maybe you want to read it. Illuminati Potatoes was asking about a thing.
All right, Ian.
I think the question is there ever going to be a feature that lives up to the name Triad Wars?
Yes.
Well, I certainly hope so. Or else what are we doing here? Yeah. That sounded wrong. Yeah. But yeah.
Yeah, we have an idea for it's kind of like a big thing. So
It's a
not
really
like,
big thing.
It's not like a small thing we just add to the game. We kind of need
Oh yeah,
some time
on
to
this
get it
side
right.
we're putting in this turf controlling territory game. No, it's the game.
Yeah.
And we're not talking about it today though.
Oh.
But the glib answer is yes.
Can I take this guy?
You
I can't take his
cannot.
tires out.
You cannot take his tires out, nor would you want to, because that would probably count
That's
as
true.
a destroyed truck, and
That's
you would
true.
fail.
And does he have
So
bulletproof glass?
Who would have thought an armored truck would have bulletproof glass?
I know, right?
And bulletproof tires. It's almost
That's
as if
okay.
it's armored.
But you know what? They didn't lock the door, so it's fine.
That's fine.
Yeah.
That's fair.
hey Illuminati Potatoes, where are you from? What is your native language? Because we're understanding you just fine. It's no trouble at all. But I bet he's a lot better at his language than I am, so I'm not going
I'm
to be
sure.
criticizing your English.
Exactly. So someone else is asking, is Triad Wars set up for 4K compatibility or surround screen gaming?
Surround. Oh, so actually,
like a
I don't think.
monitor.
Yeah, I don't think we can actually say definitively here, as we're just lowly designers and not our techie
Rendering artists
rendering
who
dudes who do
rendering, yeah.
everything. But I believe that we do have 3 monitor support, and I don't know about 4K.
I believe that there may have been. Oh, there's your car. You're going around in circles. There may have been a bug related to the 3 monitor setup that in the first time player experience, the early part of the game, there's a section where if you're utilizing the 3 monitors, you get sort of caught up because you can't move the map around. But I think it is functional if not fully supported. As
Well, there you go.
Yeah, short answer is we're the wrong people to ask.
But if
Also,
you,
why is every umbrella white today is another question that's on my mind, but it's peculiar.
you're the only person who would notice that, James.
Well, they used to be black, and yeah,
Well, they had a sale on white umbrellas, man.
so it seems.
All right, what else we got? I'm about to go and deliver this vehicle and get some moolah.
Yeah.
But,
Illuminati
You
is
have
from
made
Belgium.
very little use of your unlimited ammo favor. I'm just throwing that out there. I think
Yeah, like
you
none.
But that's because that's
to-
not true, actually, because I was driving around, taking pot shots at cops, throwing
No,
bullets
no.
around at
I don't buy
heads.
it. No, you know what real players do?
Oh, I can't take
You know
this
what real
car.
players do, Steve?
What do they do?
They go to the raid, they activate that favor, they begin the raid, and don't waste a second of it.
But
The raid ends, they go to another raid.
You are
And
right
they
near
squeeze
a
value
rival
out of that
turf. I
favor.
think you should go.
I am
you-
I'm going to it right
you're-
now.
you're just-
And I think you're starting with a quarter of your health. I think that's a really smart idea as well.
Don't worry about that.
Oh, I'm not
Yeah.
worried. You've got unlimited ammo. How
That's
hard
right.
can it be?
Exactly.
You couldn't possibly fail.
There was a question a little bit ago that I saw scrolling by. I didn't catch all of it, but the gist of it was, are we going to have real PvP in the game? Like Street Fighter style, 2 players on the screen, real-time punching each other out? The answer for that is no. We're not planning on doing that at all. That's not the game we're building. We're not a synchronous PvP title. And then silence fell on the group.
Silence.
Hey, I'm focused.
Yeah, well, okay, that's the harsh news, though, and then this is silence, and I think, ooh. But it's true, and we don't mean to pretend otherwise, so
Yep.
please understand what game we're building. We're going to be co-op, we're going to be triads, we're going to be having a metagame with territory control and stuff, and cool ways to customize your character, and cool cars, and cool turf, and a cool open world city to explore with stuff to do in the city, and races, and crime, and guns, and cops, and not PvP fighting.
So I remember one thing that we haven't talked about that made it into the game, but may not be super evident at the moment, is explosions.
Oh yes, good point.
Explosions.
We did fix that.
Yeah. They now scale their damage correctly to level.
Yeah, I think we talked. Actually, I think we talked
We
about that last week.
mentioned it last
but
We
that's
mentioned
all right.
it last week.
It's okay to talk about it again.
Yeah.
But it might be worth showing off if you can find a appropriate situation.
Explosion moment.
I'll see.
Sometimes
not
there's
sure.
explodables in the
Use that.
stick.
Yeah.
That's one you don't see that often.
Yeah. Where'd that other guy go?
Screwdriver to the thorax.
It's like he was just waiting to be killed.
Thorax. It's like he's a bug. Here we
Humans
go.
have thoraxes too.
Do they?
Yeah.
I know. You're the doctor, dude.
Have you never heard of a thoracic surgeon?
No, I haven't.
Sure you have.
I haven't. What would I-
Cardiothoracic surgeon?
No.
Well,
Well, now you know.
Now I know.
And today we learned
fun facts on Triad Wars.
Oh.
I missed a question about pistols. I'm afraid you'll have to repeat it. I missed it. I see that I missed it, but I don't see what it was.
we could potentially scroll up. I don't know if this
Let's
works.
see.
Can I do this?
I should have used that extra raid timer that I had in here because I have a feeling I
You've
could
got infinite
actually
ammo.
have
You
done
don't need
this.
extra raid time.
Yeah, come on, Steve. Choose your gun. Why are you even punching people to death? Guy in the
Because.
phone. Guy in the phone.
Where? Oh yeah. Oh, I'm reloading.
You're going to be screwed.
James didn't get to my first question.
Bad leveled up. Oh yeah, here's a new thing. What? When you level up, you get to see what your stats changes are.
Oh.
Yeah.
Seems like the kind of thing players would want to know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
This really is a super patch.
Okay, I cannot find the pistol question. So
Well, he could just ask again.
yeah, we'll just have to wait and let him ask again.
Yeah.
What else? We got any other questions?
Will different Triad gangs have different bonuses eventually?
We're going to have different bonuses associated with different rackets, actually. So if you choose to go into a particular type of racket, you're going to get certain bonuses related to it. Other, it's going to have certain bonuses that will help you.
That's right.
What we're going to do is
Also, oh sorry, go ahead, James. I didn't mean to cut you off.
Oh, well, thank you very much.
apologize.
That's quite all right, Steve. I'm sorry if I gave the impression that I was interrupted. Why don't you go ahead? Or shall I?
No, you finish.
Oh, okay then. So, you sure?
Yeah, I'm definitely.
So right now, when you build a racket, it unlocks the next racket in a chain, and another one in a chain, and another one in a chain. And we set that up because all the rackets had various input requirements, like a electronic factory needed stolen designs in order to run. However, a big release ago, we took away the input requirement, but we didn't get rid of that chaining unlocking thing. And that's kind of weird, because there's no reason to force you to have one thing before the other thing. So what we're going to do sometime down the road, not too far from now, is just open it up so everyone can build whichever thing they like. Of course, those of you who are deeply invested into a thing are now probably quietly screaming, "Oh my God, I've built, a level 10 cockfighting racket, and I sunk all that money into it. And while I kind of want to replace it with, say, the night market racket, which makes maybe more money, I sunk all this money into it, and I don't want to lose that." Well, we're also going to make it easier to change what you got built and give you a bit of a refund when you change your mind. So there's going to be different perks associated with different rackets. Some will be more profitable, and some will maybe have perks that make you want to pick them over that profitability. Because ultimately it should all be about what you choose to export, or what you happen to need for your playstyle. So that's kind of down the road, though. I don't want to get too much more into it, but that's where we're going with that. That's our current thinking.
Ooh. And there's also a related feature that we are looking to add, which adds benefits based on what you and your friends do collectively to earn, what would you describe it as?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Triads.
Oh.
No,
I don't want to
just keep it at that.
I don't want to get into that. I want to bring in a little mini challenge for you. But you've got 3.5 minutes left. How many different ways can you kill people from now to the end?
I don't want to do that.
He's got infinite
You just
ammo.
want to use your gun.
It's going to be one way. He's going to shoot them.
Wow.
He's not up for your challenge.
That would be a great challenge, though. We should run that as a challenge. How many different ways can you kill people?
That's a good idea.
Yeah.
I don't know how we'd do it as a challenge, though.
Oh! Shouldn't have gone into cover.
Might be tricky.
Well, let's see. We've got machine gun, drywall.
Elevator shaft.
Repeated kicks to the sternum.
Yeah.
I love how I can just hear
Elevator
Renee
shaft.
Sternum.
softly snickering off camera every time I make a physiological reference.
All right.
Scapula. That totally got her.
What is a scapula?
It's a shoulder blade.
Oh.
And now you know.
So where's he put that hammer? Because my less trained mind, he simply hit him in the chest and face with it. But
That's all I need to know.
yeah.
That was to the back of the cranium.
Oh!
Lord Zaro is late again.
And finished.
You know, another thing we did with this super patch of ours,
Tell.
we added more weapons.
Oh, yeah.
Not more kinds of weapons, but just more diversity.
Just more
so
of
at,
them.
like, say you're a level 22 player, there used to be a certain number of guns. Now there's more guns, which means you get more options. Basically, we don't want you going for one gun and then you level up and then you move to the next gun, then you level up and move to the next gun. It's more like you level up and you unlock another type of gun and your palette of guns just ever expands. So you get to make choices about, would I rather use this gun or that gun, rather than just always picking the singular best gun. So
what did I get here? I got a level 8, block 9, spear stun, and I got a rare upgrade.
but did you need it?
Well, we can find out.
There was a question about co-op
Looks like
and
not.
will he be able to play with his 18K friend if he's Sun on Yi? I can tell you now, the answer is yeah.
Yeah.
We don't want to have choices you made months ago without any knowledge of how it was going to affect your game, like hurt you in the future. So we're not going to impose a restriction to make your game worse, basically. So no worries about that. Some comments around guns. I love swords. Hopes there's more.
Oh, there's going to be something special for you then.
Yeah. Looks like maybe there's a
We've
bug
got a really
reported
cool
here
sword
too.
coming real soon. What else?
What else?
Well, I just collect my stuff because PorkBunMan needs to. We need to get PorkBunMan
PorkBunMan has
moving
a
He
along.
lot
hasn't
of
leveled up in
cash.
forever.
Yeah,
He hasn't leveled up in forever, but we've accumulated a large amount of money.
yeah. We'll see what
Yeah.
we can build.
You can't build anything.
That's
Can't
He's
build
maxed
anything
out.
because we haven't leveled up.
It's all fours.
Oh yeah, look at that.
Ah, that temple is so tempting the way it says coming soon.
We're only 3,000 face from our next face rank.
Go on
Well,
some
that's
face,
easy.
Steve.
Yeah, go on some face.
Do an export.
Well, if I need face,
Do an export.
I just did an export a little while ago.
Do another one.
Another one.
Yeah.
Well, let me see. Do I have?
Go
Let
do
me
an
see if
export.
I've got any weapons, any automatic weapons first. I don't. Darn it.
Buy a pack.
Let's buy a pack. And I just leveled up. It's actually a really good time. That's the way I play usually.
Yeah.
Is as soon as I level up, then I'll buy a pack, so I can get the.
Hey, let me
good
tell
weapon
everyone
right
an important
away.
thing. Everyone, here's the most important thing I've got to say today. When you buy a pack, that pack's level is based on your level. Right?
Right.
So you buy a pack and the level of those favors, it hinges to your level. So when you level up, it's the best time to buy a pack because you'll get higher level stuff. And you'll want that higher level stuff because all your stuff will be lower than you were. So what'd you get?
I got a level 10 Block 9 XL, which was
Which is
better
your
than
new
what I
best
used
gun.
to have. Yeah.
Boom.
And I also got.
Baton you can't use yet.
I can't use yet.
Wah, wah.
And
And do those upgrades make sense, or do we just pick them because they were all gold?
We picked them because they were all gold.
I
yeah,
know.
I actually had ones that were higher level, but that's okay.
All right, let's just level him up. We can do it today, right now.
I
do it.
believe in us.
And you know why? Because even if you don't have the goods, you've got the money to buy the goods to get it done.
There you go.
And that's another way to move ahead, right? Like some of you might be sitting on lots of cash and you're low on face and you don't know how to progress because you've raided everyone. Well, you, if you don't want that cash, can convert it into goods and then use those goods to export and earn face and level up. And no, it's not profitable if you're just using cash to buy goods. But
yeah, it's best to top up, I find. But
yeah, but if you just want to level up like we do today,
yeah,
we could and will. I hope.
All right.
Still,
and this XL should be handy.
He's menacing a taxi driver.
Yeah.
Although,
Oh, there he is. Oh, and another one.
with infinite ammo, the XL may be just a little bit
Oh, yeah, that's
redundant.
true. That's true. I actually wanted
Yeah.
the high cap, not the XL.
No, you wanted attack.
Well, attack or a high
At
cap,
least this one has
because then I wouldn't have to
advantage.
reload as often.
Yeah. I'd go for fast mag tack. Personally.
Well, everyone can play in their own way.
Yeah, but we play right by
Now,
definition.
James, let
Yes.
Steve play the way he wants to play.
Okay, okay. Can
Oh.
I make this game worse with my hat?
No, you cannot.
I could just sort of
We're trying to succeed here, James.
menace him with a hat and like. No,
It's actually worse when it's just on the corner.
I
of your
know, it's
vision.
peripheral, right?
Yeah.
it's like
Don't
You're a
make-
horrible person.
Don't make me get Renee.
Yeah.
oh boy.
Renee is clapping off screen softly.
Don't make me pull over this stream. Don't make me stop the stream.
So one thing we haven't talked about yet
Yeah.
is next week's screenshot challenge.
Oh, yeah.
Did you want to tell them what the wonderful idea you had?
There was
for
a
next
great
week
idea.
Was it something about the color blue?
No.
What
No.
was it then?
Something.
Postcard.
Postcard. We want to
The
see.
best Hong Kong postcard.
That's right. Imagine you're a tourist, you're in Hong Kong, you're sending it back home, you're showing off a cool vista, a cool view, a seascape, a cityscape, a skyline, a busy market. What is the best Hong Kong
Something
postcard
tragic
you can
happening
take?
in the background.
Yeah, well, that's not a
perhaps an
postcard.
Ostrich
Sure it is.
photoshopped into the postcard.
Something beautiful and serene and pretty that makes
No
other people
ostriches.
want to be here. Right?
We boycott the ostrich.
Yeah, ostrich is dead.
Yeah.
I don't think we should talk of it further, actually. It's not code for anything. We're really talking about the bird. But, yeah. So please, screenshots for next week. We're going to do your best Hong Kong postcard image. And we're going to have a cool prize that might include some gold. Yeah.
Might.
Might.
Well, it will. I just don't know what the number is. But the prize will be a shirt in the real world, a shirt in the game, and a bit of gold in the game, too.
And once again,
Of an undisclosed amount.
this
That shirt
beautiful shirt.
your
Well,
size
This exact one.
could be
one in
yours.
your size.
That's right. All right, we're almost ranked up here.
How close are we? Oh,
We only
1200.
need, let's see, maybe
I'm going to answer a question from the stream. How close are you?
if I can do one more export, I'm good.
All right, do another. So there was a question, are there any plans to add different packs in the game and any future changes to money laundering, or is it deemed fine as is? Well, no, nothing's fine as is. We're still working on the game. We just made a change that puts a lot more gold into everybody's hands by letting you sell off your rare, ultra rare, and epic favors for gold. And we're about to add some gold favors to the game that push more gold into players' hands as well. And we're going to monitor what that does to the game. And we're going to look at how much gold people are getting and what they're doing with it. And we will make changes. What have you done, Steve?
I don't know.
You broke the game?
I did.
Can't do anything?
Nope.
Maybe Renee needs to press a button. Maybe. So the answer is we're going to keep changing gold until we're happy with it. We're
Alright,
not
we'll
happy
leave it
with it
there.
yet. So
Renee, can you send us off?
press some buttons. She's just gritting. This manic grit of, oh, you guys are screwed and you're on camera filling dead air. But
That's
it's
all right.
okay.
okay. We'll call it there. Let's do that. So, anything else that we need to talk about? We've talked about our
I think
screenshot
I've
challenge
talked
for
enough,
next week.
frankly.
Yeah.
We've talked about the
The new and oh, look at that! The game came back.
game came
We've
back.
got new
Yay,
improved
Renee.
equip flow for weapons and upgrades.
Get back to
Huge.
your export.
We've got a whole bunch of new weapons and upgrades in the game.
Epic weapons.
Epic weapons. We've got...
Simplified equip flow.
Yeah, we talked about that.
Raid results.
All right, we've
Favor browser.
got the new showing
flag.
off favors that you earn through a raid. We fixed a bunch of bugs, but not that one.
Apparently not.
Yeah.
I think we fixed over 200 bugs this time.
Oh, actually, there was a couple more things with the favor browser that we didn't talk about, but we're doing this now. But we talked about things like things are tagged as new, things are actually tagged as equipped. So if you're looking in the favor browser at what you want to sell, you actually, that way you don't sell things that you're actually using. I'll do it.
I'll do it.
Things are tagged as conflicting, so if you already have that
Conflicting, that's
type
right.
of upgrade equipped, then
We might not have enough. Oh, do we have enough?
Yeah, you do. So you're going to spend 75,000 to get a reward of 60,000.
But I'm going to take the big...
But you're going to make 1,800 face,
That's
and you're
right.
going to rank up, and it's going to be worth it.
That's right.
So we're using money to get past a face wall, basically.
So a lot of people do ask, what choices do I have to spend my money on in game? And they say all I can never do is just upgrade my rackets, but that is not the case, as you're seeing here. You have options, and you can functionally use that money to buy the opportunity to get more face.
That's right.
Yep.
All right.
So the other thing that we should probably talk about is this weekend's challenge. We've got an exciting challenge coming up. It's a new one we've never done before, and it is all racket raids.
What is an all racket raid?
That is an excellent question, and I'm glad you asked. An all racket raid is a raid in which you get all the rackets.
Do I have to kill the enforcer?
You do not have to kill the enforcer, but you do need to complete the raid successfully.
Right.
So that means if
So
you
if you
So what
defeat
if I
all the
raid all
rackets
the
and then the
rackets?
timer runs out, it doesn't count.
Even if I escape the cops?
that is correct,
That's
you
harsh.
have to complete it.
Wow.
So if you
That's challenging.
it is a challenge. It is definitely challenging. It is even more challenging for our higher level players. But it's well worth it.
We have a question.
Do we?
There's an urgent question just came
Urgent
in
question.
from Jasbirian, who has a question for Ferrari, he says. I can't wait to hear it.
I am looking forward to this question from
I'm sorry.
Jasperion.
I can't imagine who that could be.
I couldn't possibly imagine.
Yes, hello, he says.
We are waiting with bated breath, Jasperion. Please ask
I
your
should
question.
not have interrupted you. I'm sorry, Ian.
No, it's quite all right. This is worth interrupting me for.
I don't know. I feel like I've been led astray by the promise of a question and then just
just
some
laugh.
inane rambling from some crazy drunkard, but I can only assume. But
One can only assume.
will we have pets defending our turf?
I think there's a pretty simple answer to that
No.
question. No.
You will
No,
not have
we will
any
not.
pets defending your turf.
Nope.
What kind of pet would you want to have defending your turf?
Probably a lion, right?
A lion?
Because a lion would...
A lion, a tiger,
Tiger, yeah. You definitely wouldn't want a bird of any type.
I'd imagine cats because we're
a wolf, a bear.
a panda bear.
Yeah, a panda. I don't know about a panda bear.
They're not ferocious, are they?
They're
No, I'm not. I don't
relatively
think so.
docile compared to other bears.
Yeah.
Unless you take their what are they?
Bamboo.
Bamboo. Wow.
I wouldn't try touching a panda in the wild.
Someone is suggesting
True.
puppies.
Puppies?
Puppies?
So many puppies.
Oh, someone said ostrich. Tabby cat for me, says Commissioner Stoops.
All right, I did it.
You did
All
it.
right, now we've ranked up.
We've moved PorkBunMan to the next rank.
It's about time.
It is about time.
About 5 months late.
Yeah.
Rank up,
Yes.
white paper
Woo!
fan. What is a white paper fan? Where's that from? What kind of crazy name is that?
It's not
Said
a
the
crazy
guy
name.
who wrote it.
That's a proper position within a Triad hierarchy. So it's a serious business.
So if I were to look up triads in Wikipedia, I'd see mention of white paper fans.
I'm sure you would.
Some sort of org chart.
I'm
You
sure.
will soon.
Yeah.
Now we do.
As soon
But look,
as Steve
there's
gets
an
out of here
important
and
bit
enters
here.
in the Wikipedia page.
New
Right.
upgrade slot unlocked.
Okay. What's this give us?
This gives us a
What are
new
we
upgrade
gonna,
slot.
What are we going to do, though?
Let's see. What do I've got? I've got a level
Attack
10
speeds.
attack
I like
speed.
attack. Well, do you have an attack speed?
Nope.
Firearm strikes. That's one of my favorites personally.
Yeah, actually, that's true. I do like that too.
Oh, but golden arm?
You don't use it enough.
Yeah, you know what?
Yeah, but it's so cool when you do.
when you
use
do,
it.
it's good.
Yeah, if you have like your cleaver is just 10 times better if you do have it.
Yeah.
But I'm with.
The thing
Iain
is, if
here.
you got golden arm and you're paying attention, you use it till it's almost broken, and then you throw it.
That's right.
And then it's sort of like you get that extra thing out
And
of
it's
it.
an instant kill. So actually,
for bladed
sorry,
weapons, it's an instant kill.
But you have to have the rare version, I think.
Nope.
No?
There it is. Thrown blades kill.
Oh yeah, there you go. Oh, that is the rare version.
Weapons, yeah.
That's why. Yeah, there we go. I'm gonna go with firearm strikes though, because it goes with my. Actually, we totally messed up my player here, because I'm gonna switch out his movement speed back from my
There's a suggestion that we should have a giant peacock.
It would
surprise switch.
Fit. It would fit with the Xingwos.
You like that one a lot.
I love surprise switch.
So I want to comment on surprise switch for a moment, because some people might be put off by the fact that it's level 3, right? That
Yeah.
doesn't mean it's not good at level 50. That just means that we want you to be able to get it right away, and there's no like level 5, level 20 version. It's simply always good.
That's right.
So it unlocks at a low level, and it goes all the way to the top because it just is good all the time.
Yeah.
And
Most of our move unlocks are like that.
yeah. So don't be put off by a low number. Also, Surprise Switch does a singular thing, and so it's a rare and not an ultra rare because it doesn't have a bunch of abilities. But that doesn't mean it's not a really good use of a slot, because Surprise Switch, if you get good at using it, can really save you in a tough fight over and over and over.
And
And that's why I like it.
Another
Yeah.
point to touch on is that would explain why you might be level 50 or level 45
Yeah.
or some high level, and you might open up a pack and get a favor for an upgrade that's
Yeah.
level 8 or something, and initially you'll think, I'm level 50, why did I get a level 8 favor?
Like Eternal Smelter, I think, and Dead Patch are commenting on Golden Arm. Like Golden Arm, again, it's a low-level thing for the level requirement, but like he says, you use that, you got dead grapplers. And it's so nice to be able to kill a grappler with just one move. So
That's right.
they have a lot of value. But then you're competing against stuff like run speed and health, which everybody also always wants. So, that corrupt cop.
That's right.
This game does not encourage you to fight police unless they're corrupt.
Yeah, that's a dirty cop.
And that's
he's
a dirty
He's
cop.
hanging out with a bunch of gangsters.
He's in league with Triads.
Yeah.
By the way, in Triad news, did you see the news
Oh
today?
yeah.
I did
From
see
Hong
that
Kong?
today.
Real Triad news? They arrested like 4,000 Triad members.
19,000.
No, it was 4,000 in Hong Kong and
Oh,
yeah, it was all
10,000
over.
in the
Yeah,
mainland
all
and
over.
7,000 somewhere else. And it was just
Macau?
like, yeah, but yeah, 19,000 Triad people got arrested in one day.
So let's see if Steve dies here.
How many cops do you think it takes to arrest 19,000 people in one day?
I don't know. How many Triad members can a single cop arrest in a day?
I would think like a half a Triad person.
Half a Triad person?
Like you probably want 2 per Triad guy, right?
Potentially.
So China's really good at arresting a lot of people quickly, I guess.
Yes.
19,000 people in a day?
19,000 people in a day.
Smile and nod.
And they confiscated like millions of dollars in cash
Yeah.
and
pirated
drugs and DVDs and like it was massive.
Were they involved in money laundering?
They were involved in money laundering.
Were they involved in counterfeit electronics?
I'm sure they were.
Were they illicitly smuggling seafood under false names?
Are you
believe they were.
suggesting that they're taking hints from our game?
I'm not saying that they're necessarily learning from us, but
But they are
maybe.
learning from us.
It's been
Got
far
it.
too long since I've had a pork bun in this session.
yeah, you're kind
I've
of
been running on like quarter health this entire time. So I'm going to...
What's this guy selling? It looks like noodles.
Yeah,
Duck.
Duck.
tasty. I love duck.
Who doesn't?
Yeah.
Someone's saying there should be an insurance favor.
Crispy skin.
I'm happy to say there
Yeah,
already
there
is, and
there
you
is.
should try one.
It's a couple of different
Yeah.
Different
flavors of insurance. You got export insurance. You've got production insurance in case someone raids you.
You know what the real Triad guys did wrong is they didn't evade the cops like we
Wait.
teach in our game.
That's right. If they knew how to action hijack, maybe they wouldn't have all got
Yeah.
busted.
18,000 in one day.
Yeah.
Whoops.
Okay, take us out on something cool.
Something cool?
Yeah, action hijack.
Explosion for the
something,
finish.
Jump.
All right.
Um,
Well, since I've still got infinite ammo,
no,
I don't. It
You
ran
just
out.
ran out.
I just ran out as I
Tragic.
angered the cops. All right, come on, coppers.
So one last thing I want to touch on is friend referrals. We are still running our double
yeah.
gold for friend referrals promotion.
Uh-huh.
So if you have a friend you think would like our game, and you send them the little friend referral link. Do you want to show them? I guess you can't right now. Probably.
I can't until I get out of a cop chase.
Are we still giving away cars with gold?
Pardon?
Are we still giving away cars when you buy gold?
Yeah, I mentioned that earlier. There's bundles on the gold store that let you
Get the car Steve is driving now.
the car Steve is driving now, or a different
another
awesome car bundled with some gold.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
So if you have a friend you think would like the game, send them a link from. Go to your friends list. There's a little tab there that you click that says refer a friend. That will generate a unique link for you to give to your friend, and they sign in with that link, play the game. Once they reach Safe House level 3, you guys both get 200 gold normally, but for a limited time only,
400.
400 gold.
Hey, look at this. Somebody
And
just
all
left the
you
bike.
have to do is just send your friend a link.
Right.
I think that bike is destroyed.
Oh,
I think
it's
you'll have
destroyed. Yeah, that's
trouble
right.
riding it. It's from an export.
Yeah.
What if I
and
have
it
no
fell over.
What if you have?
No friends.
Well, make some friends.
Spam the world in
That's
the hopes
right.
of gold. That doesn't seem good.
Do we want to look at the
There's another
friend
Jezberian
referral?
question.
Yeah, so they
If I
have
do
it-
this, bam, I got a link.
Well, how do I get that to an email?
Well, you hit the
Copy
to
A
clipboard.
button to copy
You
to
can
clipboard.
copy to clipboard. You can
Alrighty.
select it if you're a mouse and keyboard.
Okay.
Lots of ways.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's obvious now that I read the text.
Yeah.
Oh, Jesperian has one final question.
Oh boy. We're trying to wrap it up, Jezberian.
What is it?
Patiently.
I'm going to spread rumors while we wait for his question.
Okay.
What did I say last time?
I
I mentioned his
about
work in South America and flooding.
flooding, saving a small village with
Yeah.
just a shovel or something.
If I know
Well-
Jazbeer, he probably caused that to begin with. Just
So
to
they
make
would
himself
need him
look
to
like a
save
hero.
them.
That's right. Yeah.
Because he
Is-
wanted to be a hero.
Is
Yeah.
the game back up? Someone asks. Yes, it absolutely is. The
Yes.
game is up. The patch is live. Go and play.
Who would win a thumb wrestle, Ian or Steve? I'd go with Ian because he's tall and probably
Yeah,
has
he's
longer
got
thumbs.
bigger
I have
hands, I
long
think.
thumbs.
So I'm
And-
going to go
Steve's-
with that.
I'm
And
guessing-
I'm prone to cheating because, I come from QA.
Yeah, but I think Steve maybe trained. a
No.
bit. No?
No, my hands, they're small.
All right.
I'm going to forego this one.
But you've
All
got
right.
gifted designer
Well, kind
programmer
of a
hands.
silly question, and sort of see us ending on it.
Yeah.
But that's what happens when
Remember,
we
That's
answer
what happens
There
when,
are
you,
no
when,
stupid
when we let just
questions.
anybody in on
Just
these.
stupid
Just-
questions.
there are no stupid questions, just stupid people.
Ah,
We're going to leave you with that, Jazberian.
yeah,
And on that note, I guess that's it for this week.
I guess
We
so.
will see you again, same time next week.
With new stuff to show.
More new stuff.
More new stuff.
We should have new updates.
Another new patch.
Sometime
If all
around
goes
there.
well, you never know.
When's
Yep.
the next challenge begin?
Next challenge begins Friday, 12 noon Pacific Standard Time.
And what can I win?
You can win lots of different things, but gold is the tier 3
Gold.
reward.
That's the
gold.
Gold.
So thank you everyone for watching, and we will see you again next week.
Thanks, guys.
Bye.